I'm willing to bet you have problems. Most people do, but men specifically are expected to deal with those problems alone and suffer in silence. Most guys can't handle that pressure. They get overwhelmed. And in some cases, these so-called men often complain about their problems as if someone is supposed to come save them. This is not the way to go about handling your issues, because no one is coming to help you. You can always tell how fragile a man is by how easily their problem takes them down. Life is just non-stop facing one problem after another. So if you are not mentally equipped for that, then you are not ready for the real world. Stoicism sees a problem as a rock and life as a flowing river. The river never lets the rock stop it from flowing. It moves around it. So in life, you should never let a problem stop you from success. In this video, I will teach you about several habits you will need to introduce into your daily life so you can flow around your problems like the river does the rock. But before I teach you anything, I must make one thing clear. The contents of this video will not give you a problem-free life. It will help you prepare so that when a problem arises, you will know how to deal with the situation and not crumble under pressure. If you have the will to watch this video all the way through, I guarantee when it's done, you will be prepared for anything life tries to put in your way. Number 1. Own your mind. I know this is going to sound like something I have talked about before, but I'm going to keep talking about it, because this is a point that needed to be hammered into my head till I understood I needed to change. So I'm going to talk about it a lot. Only you can control your state of mind. Most guys are their own worst enemies. This is because they can't control themselves. Your thoughts during a stressful time can lead you down a dark path. You will give anything for an escape from your problems. So when you are not in control of your own emotions, you are easily tempted by your desires. You succumb to bad habits, and from there, more problems are created. Controlling and owning your mind should come above all else. Self-improvement doesn't mean anything if your mind can be easily broken. If you remember anything I ever tell you, remember this. Your mind is the most powerful weapon you have in life, and like any weapon, you need to keep it sharp and working perfectly. If you can master your mind and own it, you will be unstoppable. Practice patience and mindfulness. Next time you get irritated, try to calm yourself and gather your thoughts. Don't live in your feelings, but instead, focus on the present and what is happening in front of you. A lot of people tend to overthink in stressful times and start worrying about the future or what they should or shouldn't have done. Be in the moment and handle what's going on at the time. Gaining power over your emotions will give you the mental clarity most people never see. So learn to own your mind so you can have the weapon you need for life's battle. Number 2. Stop making excuses. Excuses are the enemy. Excuses are what you tell yourself when you want a way out. They allow you to slither out of accountability from your actions. Most of the time, it's when you blame someone else for the situation that you are in or a mistake you made. When you do that, you're telling yourself you did nothing wrong or you supposedly tried your best. And that may be true, but that is no reason for you to give up and let it defeat you. If you make excuses for all your problems and mistakes, you never learn from them, and then you will never grow. You will be stuck and doomed to repeat the same mistake and in the same spot, till you realize that nobody is responsible for you but yourself. I'm going to be real honest with you. I was this way for a very long time. I made a lot of mistakes and bad choices, and ended up in a situation where I was stationary in life. I made excuses and got lazy to the point that it became toxic to my life and the people around me. It wasn't until I started taking accountability for my actions that I accepted I was the one who put myself in that position, and I was the only one who could get me out. So when I say excuses are the enemy, I'm telling you from first-hand knowledge and lived experiences. So don't do what I did and take the easy way out. I'm here to show you the better path. It may be a rough path, but you will come out stronger in the end. Number 3. Exercise. When we are submerged in our problems, we can feel the weight of the world on us. One way to help relieve that weight is to get the body moving. Exercise and get your blood flowing and pumping. Getting your heart rate up is not only a good way to stay in shape, but it is also a great way to clear your mind as well. People will tell you it's toxic to relieve stress by going to the gym. But most of these people aren't faced with real problems and aren't under real pressure. As men, we are quick to anger when stressed. That's why men tend to fight more. But fighting just gets you more problems, so going to the gym helps relieve some of that stress without the added issues that fighting gets you. Getting a good workout in helps get out some of that pent-up energy, so you are not going out into the world looking for a fight. It's like running around with a loaded gun. You are asking for trouble. Even if it's a short run in the morning before work, it helps clear your mind so you can start your day ready for anything that comes your way. Mental clarity is a power that is unmatched in this world. So next time a problem is really weighing you down, get a good workout in and I promise your problem won't seem as bad, and you will be able to tackle that problem head on. The mind and the body are directly linked to each other. One depends on the other. So when you only take care of one, you're only running at half capacity. So to be fully aware of what's going on and decide the best path forward, the body and mind must be in tune with each other. Number 4. Stop eating garbage. When we talk about working on your body, it is not just about keeping your body fit. You need to be mindful of what you put in your body. The food you eat is directly related to everything your body does, from the way your body feels to how well your mind functions. Food is supposed to be fuel. So when you eat garbage, it's like filling your body with bad fuel, and your body will run like shit. You will start to notice a lot of brain fog and overall moving sluggishly. I know it's easy for you to pick up some fast food on your way home, especially if you have a busy schedule. But you are trading your health for convenience. That is just another way for you to take the easy way out. There are steps you can take to make sure you are eating healthy. You can plan and prep your meals ahead of time. That is a surefire way to make sure you're eating enough and what you are consuming isn't junk. The other thing you can do is remove the temptation from the equation. Don't even buy the things that are bad for you. Get them out of your house. If you don't have access to them, even when you are tempted, you can't have them because they are not available to you. And when it comes to the drive-thru, you will have to practice self-control once again. Just keep driving. Now this doesn't mean you can't treat yourself sometimes. It's all about balance. Too much of anything can be bad. So overall balance, not just to your health but to your life as a whole, is beneficial. Number 5. Prioritize your problems. Once you get your mind and body on the same page, and have stopped making excuses for yourself, you are ready to take on your problems head on. You need to prioritize your problems so you can take them on one at a time and focus on the most important issue. Figure out what problem is the most pressing and handle them one by one so you can give your full attention to each one. The mistake that most people make is they think they can take on more than what they can. Having too much on your plate at once can overwhelm you, and emotions take over. Biting off more than you can chew can cause mistakes, and then you're no better off than you were before. If you have implemented the habits I have laid out in this video into your everyday life, you will be able to take on any problem with clarity and ease. But you need a plan. Try writing out an agenda each day. Put it on paper the night before, so when you wake up you already know exactly what you need to take care of today. It's all about consistency. Stop doubting yourself. Doubting yourself is the absolute worst thing you can do to yourself, so stay positive and keep pushing forward. To wrap everything up, we are creatures of habits, and if you fall into a routine of bad habits, you will have bad outcomes. But if you made it this far in the video, you now know surefire ways that you can practice on the daily to help you create the habits you need to help overcome your problems. A lot of people will tell you that changing your life for the better is about motivation. One of the most important things I've learned in my life is that discipline is more important than motivation. Discipline and consistency is what will keep you from falling back into your bad habits when your motivation is gone. It helps you keep yourself in check on days you don't even feel like getting out of bed. It stops you from going back to the person you once were. So prioritize discipline over motivation every time. If you found this video helpful in any way, like, share, and comment below. Tell us how you have dealt with your problems and your experience doing so. Make sure you share our community with anyone you think we can help. So until the next video, take care.